So a quick update. I have moved my working over to ArduPilot Mission Planner. The interface is significantly better looking and more user-friendly, I find, than the QC ground control. I am especially in love with the heads-up display here, which shows you everything going on and kind of like a nice sort of representation of your heading and all that kind of stuff, as well as this little tab action bar, which is priceless in information and functionality. I am actually working on a bad battery issue. If anyone has experience with that, feel free to reach out. But yeah, so in the past week or so, I'm just moving everything over here. I found it to be a lot, honestly, easier to use and user-friendly and all that kind of stuff. The drone is still a wiring mess, a little more so now than before because I am making some modifications to the power system. It's a little hard to see, but I apologize. But I now am running two centrally located 5200 milliamp hour batteries internally and low. The center of gravity is significantly better. I took it for a quick test flight with the smaller 2200 milliamp hour batteries that were previously mounted on either side, and the weight balance was completely off. Once you started going one way or the other, it was a bear to bring it back. So right now I'm just trying to get it working, and when everything is settled, all this mess will be internalized. To that end, I have brought in as much as I can for the drone. The only things external are going to be the GPS unit, of course, the Raspberry Pi case, and the Arduino R3 case. They will, of course, be controlling all the sensors and the lights, all that jazz. With these guys, not really sure what I want to do with these, so if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. The batteries came with the EC5 connectors, and I'm more used to using the XT60. The EC5 connectors can run a significantly higher voltage, significantly more power, more appropriately, same voltage. They run 10 gauge wiring. The XT60s, not nearly as much power, but likely sufficient with 12 gauge wiring. So I kind of had to make a bunch of adapters and splice units because I have the two 5200 milliamp hour batteries running into one EC5, which then branches to all the other motors, which I am happy to say work as of a couple of minutes ago. So functionally, everything works. I still have to work out some throttle loss issues. Sorry, that was really noisy. I still have to work out some throttle loss issues on, I believe it is motor 1 and motor 2, but I'll keep you updated. But actually, sorry, no, that's not motor 1. Actually, I don't know. It's all messed up. Yeah, sorry, GPS was misaligned. So motor 1 and motor 2 are experiencing some throttle loss, so I'll have to fix that. But yeah, so this is where I'm at. Everything is going to be centralized. It's actually just going to be a block of electronics versus everything hanging out on the side. Center of gravity is significantly better. The motors run. So right now, I think I'm just going to work on the parameter settings to make sure the battery is functioning right and try to identify the throttle loss issues. I'll update soon, but I just wanted to throw everything your way and see if anyone has any advice or tips. Later.